Welcome to the Freakquency podcast / review. Of course, this is what we're going to do here. Okay, this is what's going on. This is the Killah channel, right? Well, we got this. Now, the Freakquency podcast. And this is where we talk about anything we want to, from horror to TV shows to conspiracies to whatever you want to talk to. And I figured I'd just go ahead and start this out by reviewing a movie that I just watched. Just watched it. I don't know how many people have seen it. I can't remember the year on it. But it was called Clown. And it was Clown. Pretty cool movie. Fucking gruesome, man. Just gruesome. But anyway, so we're going to be sitting here and we're going to be doing... I'm starting this new thing up where I just sit here and talk about whatever's on the head, whatever's, I want to, because I had the wrestling that podcast, but I've got other things I'd like to talk about as well than just wrestling. So, I guess the first one in, we can talk about the Clown. I will have guests on this. There will be people coming on. My friends will be coming on and talking and stuff like that. But I want to kind of just get the ball running and see what's going on. But this is the Freakquency podcast, the reviews. I might even do top 10s. But like, subscribe, comment, and keep following your boy Killah. But yeah, I do other things, and yeah, of course, I have characters for everything that I do. Of course, I'm just very animated and very I'm like Mick Foley, I guess. He's got multiple personalities for his gimmick or whatever, and I have multiple gimmicks. It's kind of like the same thing. So over here, I'm Killah. I also have a wrestling podcast I do as well, and I do that as just my regular name and stuff like that. But anyway, and of course everything else, my gaming channel, Lick My Plate Gaming. If y'all are interested in wrestling gaming footage or whatever, I'm over there too. Lick My Plate Gaming. We're close to 400 subscribers on that, so go subscribe to that now if you want to. I'll probably put the links in the subscription here. But go get that and whatever. There's a lot of footage on that gaming channel to So anyway, and I also do music, and I just put up a song on this channel, and it's called it's just some funny song I wanted to put out, the Big Fat Black Cat or whatever. But anyway, y'all check that out. It's really cool. But anyway, so and I also have music on another channel that I do, this other thing called Lord Atheist, and I've been releasing songs up until the release date of my new album. My new album comes out October 12th on 12/12. The time will be 12/12. I'm not sure if that's going to be 12/12 midnight or going to be 12/12 in the evening, but either way, it's going to drop on October 12th at 12 o'clock at some point. 12/12 to be exact. And that's the new album that's coming out. But anyway, so I just released the Big Fat Cat just because it's a Big Fat Black Cat. I just released that because it's fun and it's kind of Halloweenish. But anyway, so just got finished watching Clown. But anyway, just like I said, like this is a new deal here, and I don't know how long these are going to go, but probably not long. Probably my reviews aren't going to go that long. I'm probably just going to talk for a good minute or 10 minutes maybe at the max. Talk to you about whatever, and it's basically like getting this ball running on the Freakquency podcast for the JFK network, the Killah network. But anyway, but like I said, go check out my other stuff. Lord Atheist, look my plate gaming, Wrestling Matt. It's called Wrestling Matt Podcast. It's easier to look it up that way. Wrestling Matt Podcast. You just look it up. It's pretty easy. If you like wrestling and want to hear me talk about wrestling, and I have this friend that comes on every now and then. Now we've done 3 videos so far, three podcasts so far, and we just get really high as fuck. But anyway, anyway, and I'm in a state where it's legal, so don't be saying I ain't allowed to do it. Blah blah blah. I'm in a state that's green. So, but anyway, Anyway, the movie Clown, freaking crazy ass movie. I wasn't expecting it all. I was kind of. It had like a 30% on like this popcorn rating or whatever it's called. And I love movies that are not ranked so high or reviewed so highly because they end up being the movies that I like. Like I'm watching the movie From the Dark, I believe this is called. I'm just watching whatever pops up next, and From the Dark popped up next. After that, it's got a 34% on like I don't know, probably some type of something, and I'm just like, yo, this is probably gonna be another good movie. I've been watching actually a lot of good movies lately. I can't remember all the titles and all the movies that I've seen so far, but I've watched a lot of stuff for Halloween this season, and just trying to knock out as much as I can. I started in September at some point, just trying to knock out as much as I can because I feel like October isn't enough, to do that. But anyway, so the Clown movie was pretty sick. It's kind of like this guy just like basically he's a realtist. So how whatever he like sells houses or whatever, comes across a house with stuff in the basement or whatnot, and it's a chest that's like chained to the wall or whatnot, and he like basically his son's having a birthday party and they need a clown, and they booked a clown. The clown never showed up. And they called out or whatever, said he couldn't do it, and they had to find a replacement. Well, they couldn't find a replacement, so the dad was like, okay, this is crazy, but I just ran across, like in his head, just like, ran across this clown suit right now. I'm just going to freaking just use it and just dress up like a clown and do this for my son's birthday. Well, shoot, yeah. Come to find out, the suit was not what you thought it was. He did the birthday party, everything was fine. He kind of like just left the outfit on and fell asleep with it on. He just was tired. He didn't feel like taking it off or whatever. So he gets up the next morning. He just can't remove it. He goes to work like this and whatever, and he just continues to live life. And then he starts to realize like this is not coming off. He tries to cut it off at the wrist, slices his wrist open, like almost blood out there. Freaking, he uses I guess it's called a bandsaw or something, or some type of like electrical saw thing, sticks it in the neck, away from his neck, and tries to cut it off. That way he doesn't injure himself there, but he can't cut it off. The hair is now real. The nose, the clown nose, he can't even take the clown nose off. Like he's like trying to take it off, like and it's not coming off. And he gets his wife to help him. Well, she's got to rip this thing off. And then he's got like this, a lot of meat just missing from his nose. It was just ill. It was something else. And just. Wow, it gave me It vibes, like Pennywise the dancing clown vibes a little bit, but not as much. It was kind of like this, the clown suit took over him. It was you figure out during the movie that it's a demon. It's a demon attached to the suit the whole time. A freaking demon. Like, a demon. Wow, okay, so now it's like this folklore or this type of story that comes out because he's trying to get the suit off or whatnot. So he tries to find the guy. He looks it up and everything like that. And he finds the guy and he goes and tries to get help from this guy. And this guy tries to cut his head off, fucking put an axe in his collarbone or whatnot, and he survives that. And it's just a lot of crazy stuff. And the police are trying to look for him. He's like. at some point, I'm not trying to give away all the movie, but like he at some point he's in like a hotel room and he's trying to like stay away from people, and then the only thing that keeps him going is this is the thing, he eats children, man. He eats children. He eats these children. This child is just trying to feed him because he sees that he's hungry, and the next thing you know, like he opens the door to try to feed him something, and the dude Kent, he's now a clown demon, grabs the child and just devours the child, leaving remains behind. It was pretty sick and gruesome. I'm not really for like child murder and stuff like that in movies. Like that, it really affects me. But with this movie, I guess I mean, it affected me obviously, but I don't know. It would affect me obviously, and I'm just like, God damn it, why does it gotta be kids, But oh my god! And at one part, like he gives his wife an ultimatum, or basically is like, bring me one more child, and you can have your husband back, which is the demon talking. And then she ends up trying to do that. She ends up like, this child comes up, needs help, needs a way home, can't find her parents, blah blah blah, and like she attempted to do this, but didn't end up doing it. But anyway, so this demon, before that, the demon literally went to the carnival or a festival, carnival, basically like that, and like a fair, basically, and just went and was hiding in this one spot and just was devouring children every chance he got, just devouring children. I was just like, oh my lord, this is crazy. But like, she ends up like finding some way before all this or something like that. She comes across like this video recorder, and she watches something on how they got rid of it last time they got rid of the demon, and it was pretty crazy. And that once he gets the full form of the clown demon, it does really make you think about it when he turns into a demon type deal. But pretty wild stuff. But the movie is really good. I thought it was really good. I mean, it's Halloween. You should watch just scary movies just because they're scary, or they're whatever. So I mean, just check out a new movie that you've never seen. Definitely give this a thumbs up 55 times. I loved it. Anyway, so yeah, it's a pretty gruesome movie. But I thought it was really good. Like, it's a slow pace, of course, but it's an hour and a half. It's not long. Hour and a half long, and he just, it's once the suit goes on, it's just a progression of, becoming a demon. So it's just, he's slowly becoming a demon, slowly, but surely. But then the final form is just some really wicked shit. And I love how they show clowns before. It's just something about demonology and clowns. And I've always heard this about clowns and different stories about clowns. And then there's like a secret cult of clowns and whatnot. But yeah, so I don't know. Great movie though, I'll tell you that. Go and watch it. Clown. It is on Peacock. It is on the Peacock network. If you have Peacock, you can easily go click Peacock and go look it up, and you'll be able to find it and watch it. And if you don't like it, I mean, come back to me and say you didn't like it. I mean, obviously I didn't make the movie. It's not my movie. But I'm definitely saying it's a good movie. And if you're into the style of movies I'm into, then you'll probably like it. Which I've never really explained that, but I do like the cheaper the better, the grittier the better. I don't know. There's something about like cheap ass movies that I love. Like, I just don't know. Like B-rated, D-rated, C-rated, like whatever. I've just, there's so many different ones. It just depends on who's in it and what it's about, and that's the basics right there. What it's about. Everything like that. That's probably about it. It's like anything.
Hello.
If it's got a good plot, I let go and roll with it, man. Anyway, I'm drinking on this Golden Monkey tonight, 9.5%. Smoking on some watermelon zittles as well. But the clown movie, I'm telling you, it was a gruesome movie. And like I said, this is a new thing I'm doing, where I just talk about other things other than wrestling. I know wrestling's like certain people that listen to people talk about wrestling, review wrestling shows. But now I'm just gonna start with viewing like movies, maybe like certain movies or whatever. I just felt like, you know what, I'm just gonna talk about this movie because I mean this is something that first time I ever heard of this movie. Which I mean that's happened to me a lot, but I don't know, something about this movie. And plus I have the plus me wanting to just go ahead and get the frequency going. So this is just me reviewing a movie, so this is of course scatterbrained and all over the place. But that's just how I am. I just can't help it. But once I get people on the show or people on the podcast with me talking with me about certain subjects, it'll be a little different. And please chime in for that when it happens, because obviously I'm going to be putting up the Frequency podcast in the title. It's going to be Frequency podcast with Matt Jackson and blah blah blah. So definitely got some in the works, where I've got this guy I've been talking to, one of my friends, about doing a whole podcast about Marvel versus DC. So if you love Marvel or if you love DC, that is to come in the near future. Have no clue when, but it's going to happen. And I may have some girls, my friends, my girls that are friends, of course. It's going to be a mix of girls and guys on the show. But yeah, eventually at some point, I'll be having someone do an interview for me, like, interviewing the Joffrey Killah gimmick, and that'd be fun to do. And I have someone special for that has already said that they'll do it. So, that was years ago I've been wanting to do this, but I mean, sometimes, life just happens, and then, things get set on the back burner, but that's still an idea I have in my head. But I hope you enjoyed, everything, with this. This is just the first one. This is basically just talking about Clown and telling you what's happening with this channel, or what's coming new to the channel, other than my other extra shit that I put on there. Like what I said, I put up my other music styles on there because I can't put it up on Lord Atheist, so it's a little separate. But and then and I'm just, this is my random channel. Well, I'm gonna try the Frequency podcast. I'm gonna try this out, see where it goes. Hopefully it goes good. But anyway, but definitely I want y'all to subscribe more, because I'm loving this. This channel is finally getting some subscribers and stuff like that. And thank everyone who has subscribed. But like I said, y'all should go out and check this movie out. It's Halloween, it's spooky season. And it's definitely the time to watch new movies that you've never seen before. Or maybe a movie you haven't seen in 10 years, or a movie you haven't seen in 5 or 3 or 2, or even last year. A time to find out where episodes are at. Okay, and I got something else I'll tell you, that I found out. It's not hard to find this out, but it's on Disney Plus. If you have Disney Plus and you love The Simpsons and you love Treehouse of Horror, well, I've got you. I literally was looking on there like I've got to find where they have them all in order, or maybe in order or whatever, and I found it. I went to Halloween. As you go down, it says Halloween. Freak, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a purple logo deal, and it says Halloween something, like a collection. Halloween collection probably is what it's called. And I clicked that, and I went down a couple, and boom, there's all the Treehouse of Horrors. So if y'all are into that, then y'all can go ahead with that, and check that out, and go and just watch all the Treehouse of Horrors. And just know this, that if you click an episode and you finish the episode, it's literally going to take you to another episode of Simpsons that is not a Treehouse of Horror. So all you have to do is back out, or back up, and go back to where you were looking at, and then click the next one, because it was doing that to me. I like got sidetracked and was watching the Treehouse of Horrors, and then I found out, I was like, wait a minute, this isn't Halloween episode, and it's totally playing something. So this might mess up my whole, where I'm at in the seasons. I think I'm on season 12, but anyway, I should be way up there. If I would have had this a long time ago, I would have been like probably close to being done with all the seasons. But either way, but anyway, that's pretty cool. But anyway, check out Clown. I'm coming close to the end. I'm just 20 minutes is what we're getting. But yeah, Clown movie, and this has been the Freakquency podcast, and I will see y'all in the next video, and I hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I hope y'all enjoyed this. So check y'all in the next one. Check you, bye. Hello, my darling. Hello, my baby. The Freakquency is out.